undo that to remove us from being a sanctuary county. And we've been working to try to get that off of the map, so to speak, and it was only successfully accomplished this past week, so that's why all the the reaction to it is very positive that we are off that. We took that action in May of 17, and our district attorney, Dave Arnold, made the motion, and it was seconded by Commissioner Ames, and the vote was 5-1. There was one dissenting vote, which was Commissioner Litz, and but we had the majority, so we were able to take that action and revoke the resolution from 2008. But it took us almost 2 years, and it was Bill knows the person that was responsible for making that happen. If you want to continue.
Yeah, I will. Obviously, I was interested in having this policy changed from really, I think, from the time that we took office, and that when we found out that we were on that list, and we, as Commissioner Phillips already said, we passed, the prison board passed a resolution to go back to the former policy. But we've been trying ever since to get our name off the list, and we've engaged congressmen and everyone else to make it happen. But I will give credit to the person that made it happen. The person that made it happen was Bill Doherty, who is one of the people that's working in my campaign. And the main reason we wanted to change is because my own party blamed me for making Lebanon County a sanctuary county. And that occurred in 2008 before I even thought about running for county commissioner. So I'm especially happy to have that policy changed and to have our name off the list by this independent agency that judges counties and cities and so on.
Well, I'm very happy to have a wrong made right. I never was in favor of being a sanctuary county. We never voted to be a sanctuary county. And in fact, the reason I voted no was because this was being litigated by the courts, and it wouldn't change anything either way. We would have to follow the law. And indeed, the courts have since ruled and said that, I can actually read a portion here. Under the Constitution, spending power rests with Congress. Without congressional authorization, the administration may not redistribute or withhold properly appropriated funds in order to carry out its own policy goals, said the opinion written by 9th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals Chief Judge Sidney R. Thomas. So the courts decided this, and it was a bit of saber rattling at the time. So at this time, I'm happy we're not on the list. We never should have been on the list. We always followed the law. The vote 2 years ago really didn't change anything. We had to wait for the outcome of what the courts decided, and we would have to follow it no matter what.
What took so long to get this done ultimately? Because it was based upon a decision as from a court decision stemming back to something that occurred in Lehigh County, in which
that was
Lehigh
2008.
County was liable to a very hefty sum of money. So to many it seemed like common sense, a common sense thing to do. Why do you think that the federal government reacted so strongly to the action that you took?
I can't speak to why they would have done that. Any other comments?
I don't think it was all of the federal government at the time. It was a tweet by our president, but then the Department of Justice had to follow his order, and they wanted to take away our funding for the Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant Program, and that was what it was all about.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
So we're adjourned.
Yeah, we were adjourned.
And you continue to be, yes. Thank